Hey there, dogs and cats. It is I, James of Wetzel, coming at you with week 2 of my project, Sing and Play. Well, I'm working every day on writing new material, and then I'm working like 10 times more to be able to play and sing it at the same time. Let me tell you, it is a little bit of a grueling process, I'm not going to lie. I sometimes have to write out the rhythm of my voice and the rhythm of my bass line and then practice half a measure at a time. It's intense. For those of you who are curious, because I do write my own stuff alone and I only play the bass, I mostly play the bass, I'll soon be adding some other stuff. I use a Boss RC50 loop station to do most of what I do. It is an amazing pedal. I've had it for 12 years. I haven't really been able to play with it for a long time because I worked on cruise ships forever, and there's no room or space or resources to do just about anything there. So now I'm back in Texas, and I love working with my Boss loop station. It is Boss. All right, so let's get on to the lesson or the meat of what I have to tell you today about Sing and Play. And that is, I decided this week to talk to you about something very, very fundamental to playing and especially to singing. It is relaxation, awareness of your body, and proper breathing. It doesn't matter what instrument you play, whether it's the flute, the trumpet, whether you sing, whether you play the guitar, relaxing and only learning to use the needed muscles for what you do is always going to be an important part of good technique. Because music is a vibration. It's a vibration which moves through air. And surfaces don't resonate, they don't vibrate very well when they're tensed up. And that happens in your body as well. When you are singing, you definitely want to be as relaxed as possible so that you're not choking the resonance, you're not choking the sound inside your body. And when you're playing an instrument like the bass, you want to be relaxed in your hands and your arms and your shoulders so that you can move freely and fluidly. For that reason, today's exercise does not incorporate a whole lot of singing. What it incorporates is breathing. And breathing in order to, number one, breathe properly for singing, and number two, to do so in a manner that creates awareness of our body. Now, I am not a vocal coach. As I've said before, I am trying to learn to sing. I'm not already a fabulous singer, and I'm certainly not a teacher. I'm a bass player. Okay, so what I have done is I've gone online and I've looked for a lot of resources. I've talked to a few vocal coaches, and I bought this one book. It's called Vocal Technique, A Guide to Finding Your Real Voice by Dinah Murray. Okay, in this book, on page 15, she identifies 4 breathing rules, which I'd like to share with you. Number 1, never take a breath and hold it. Number 2, never take as much breath as you can hold. Number 3, always begin singing at the tail end of the inhaled breath, and this is very important. Number 4, always get rid of all your breath before taking in a new one. What I learned when I reflected on these breathing rules and then tried to concentrate on them in my practice was that I had a tendency to take in a big breath in order to, quote, prepare for the note, which is already mentally setting me up for the idea that singing is hard, and we want to get away from that. We want to understand that singing is easy, okay? And I would tense up in the moment between my inhale and singing. I noticed I would hold my breath for a slight moment and, as I quotationed before, prepare myself for the note. But what I was really doing was bracing myself for the note and I was tensing up. When I began practicing breathing straight from the inhale, so there's no pause in between it, okay? I noticed that I was forced to be as relaxed when I exhaled as I was when I inhaled, and that was very important. So what I have done is I have come up with a short, simple exercise that you can do, and that which I've been doing and will continue to do, which is focused on breathing, relaxation, and awareness. I play a simple pattern. Okay, it's in. We'll start in C major. It's 5 notes up the C major scale and back down, and then with a C major triad. That's C, D, E, F, G, and then back down, F, E, D, and then the triad, C, E, G, E, C. Okay? I do that 4 times. We'll say that one pattern was 2 measures long, and I do that 4 times. So the exercise, which is repeated, is 8 bars total. The first time I do that 2-bar pattern, I inhale, and I concentrate on taking a proper singer's breath, breathing into the belly, not lifting my shoulders and chest when I breathe, but having everything up here be as relaxed as possible while I filled up my belly, basically, with air, and I focused on imagining the breath as a stream of warm golden light. I know that sounds a little funky maybe to you, but I do that as a way of practicing visualization, and it really, really helps with relaxation. Okay? So for 2 bars, or 1 pattern, I inhale, focusing on the air as light. I focus on it filling me up, warming me, and relaxing me. Then, for 2 more patterns, which is 4 bars, I exhale slowly on a hissing sound. Concentrating on not forcing the air out, concentrating on keeping the sound nice and even while I play and being as relaxed as possible. Then, right before the last pattern, right before the last 2 bars, I take another quick inhale and I sing exactly what I'm playing. Okay? So let me demonstrate this for you with a drum machine. I'm going to play this at tempo of 90 beats per minute. And as I get better, as I can control the air, I do this slower and slower. And a lot of exercises, you start slow and you go fast. Here I'm starting at a medium tempo and then getting myself to go slower and slower so that I can play and practice controlling the air. So this is what I do. 3, 4. All right? This is the inhale part. Ready, and that's the first 2 bars. Then I go and the final part, the last 2 bars, I go ma 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 ma. I choose the syllable ma because it's easy for me to do relaxed, and I do a really dopey sound because I've seen online that this dopey sound helps keep the larynx down, and apparently that is an important part of learning to sing in what's known as speech level singing. I'm still learning, so I'm doing more investigation, but speech level singing is a method, I believe, developed by Seth Riggs, who was Michael Jackson's vocal coach. Okay? So I'm going to do now all 8 bars for you. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ma 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 ma. You get the idea. It's super simple, and I do that every day as part of my warm-up. After doing some other vocal exercises and before doing working on the music that I write. Okay? I don't practice this exercise in a range which is uncomfortable for my voice because I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not doing this to work any particular range. I'm doing this to practice breathing properly while I play and singing as relaxed as possible as I play. All right, so that is this week's exercise. I'm going to be adding more ideas every week, new exercises. I'm going to start demonstrating some of the music that I write in future videos. And I'm also going to use my voice and my bass to do ear training, analysis of harmony and melody, and I'm also going to use my bass and my voice to practice different rhythmic concepts in the future as well. But you know what? Una cosa a la vez. Okay? So that's all for this week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with these videos, and I look forward to seeing you again. Peace.